Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're into coins, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable state quarters out there, the 2000 Maryland State Quarter with P mint mark. But before you click away, let me ask you a quick question. Did you know there's a rare version of this coin that could sell for as much as $12,000? Yeah, you heard that right. I'll explain how and why in just a bit, so stick with me. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a quarter. What's the big deal? Well, for coin collectors, even the smallest details can mean big bucks. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro, understanding what makes certain coins more valuable than others can change the way you look at your collection. And today, we're talking about everything from mint marks to coin condition. And trust me, it all matters when it comes to coins like the Maryland State Quarter. Let's start with something that might seem small, but actually plays a huge role in a coin's value: mint marks. You've probably seen those little letters on coins before. Maybe you've even wondered what they mean. Mint marks are the tiny letters stamped on coins that tell you where the coin was produced. For example, the P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. These marks are important because they not only tell you where the coin was made, but also give you a sense of how many coins were produced at each mint. Here's the thing, not all mint marks are created equal. Some mint marks are rarer than others, which can make a huge difference in a coin's value. For instance, a coin with a P mint mark, like our 2000 Maryland Quarter, may be more common, but a coin with an S mint mark could be far rarer, and that can drive up the price. If you find a 2000 Maryland Quarter with an S mint mark in perfect condition, that's the kind of coin collectors are going to go after. Now, let's talk about how mint marks affect rarity. For the 2000 Maryland State Quarter, the P mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia, which typically has a higher number of coins in circulation, making these quarters less rare. On the other hand, a quarter minted in Denver, marked with AD, or San Francisco, marked with an S, will have fewer coins in circulation, making them rarer and potentially more valuable. So, mint marks really matter when it comes to determining the rarity of a coin. And here's something that could blow your mind. Not every coin you find will be in the same condition. Now, this is where things get really interesting, because the condition of a coin is one of the most important factors that can drive up its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the perfect, flawless coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. But how do you know if your coin is in good condition? Well, there are a few things to look out for. For example, coins can be worn down over time, especially if they've been used in circulation. A coin that's been in a wallet for years or thrown around in a jar is probably going to have some scratches, dents, or worn down details. These imperfections lower the value. A coin with a lot of wear, like a smooth surface or faded details, would probably get a lower grade, like a 20 or 30. But a coin that looks almost brand new, with sharp details and no visible damage, could get a higher grade, maybe something like 65 or 66. The more details you can clearly see, the better. There's actually a rare 2000 P Maryland State Quarter that sold for around $12,000. This particular coin was in perfect condition, and it was a rare example of a high-grade coin that collectors were willing to pay big money for. It's important to understand that, while most of us are finding coins in our change, a coin in pristine condition with a high grade can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. So, let's break it down. If you have a 2000 Maryland Quarter, you're likely to see the P mint mark. But if that coin is in excellent condition, with minimal wear and tear, and you've had it professionally graded to show it's in the top tier of quality, then you're looking at something that could have a pretty impressive value. Don't just brush it off as pocket change. It could be more than you think. Alright, we've touched on mint marks and condition, but there's still something else to consider when figuring out what makes a coin valuable: rarity. If a coin is hard to find in circulation, maybe it's only been produced in smaller quantities or the design was only available for a short period, that can add to the value. And here's the kicker. If the coin happens to be from a year when fewer coins were made, that can make it even more desirable to collectors. With the Maryland State Quarter, the design was chosen to celebrate the history and heritage of the state. It features a beautiful image of the Maryland state flag, which really speaks to the uniqueness of this coin. But because of the sheer number of these coins that were minted, you're not going to see a high price for most of them, unless the coin is in top-notch condition, or you happen to have one of those rare oddities that slips through the cracks. And this is exactly why collecting coins is so thrilling. It's a mix of luck, knowledge, and timing. The more you understand about mint marks, the condition of the coins, and the rarity of certain years or designs, the better equipped you'll be to spot a valuable coin when it crosses your path. So, what can you do to get started? First, start by taking a close look at the coins you already have. Are they in great condition, or are they worn down? Do you notice any mint marks? If you've got a 2000 Maryland quarter sitting around, check it out. It could be worth more than just 25 cents if it's in good shape. You'll also want to make sure that if you're serious about collecting, you have your coins professionally graded to get an accurate value. If you want to get even more into it, research the different coins from various years and states. Some years might have special releases or unique versions of a coin, which could have a higher value than the standard issue. And don't forget to look out for things like double die errors or other misprints. These can make a coin incredibly rare and valuable. To wrap things up, here's the deal. Mint marks, coin condition, and rarity all play a role in determining the value of a coin. So, if you happen to find a 2000 Maryland state quarter in fantastic shape with a high grade, don't just throw it in your change jar. It could be worth way more than you expect. Whether you're holding on to it for your personal collection or thinking about selling it, taking the time to understand these factors could mean the difference between just another coin and a rare treasure. Thanks for sticking with me. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin-related content. Got any coins you're curious about? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you've got in your collection.